I did like 7 push-ups like in a row. Like I didn't stop. Like that's what I was.
Only 7?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was a lot. Oh, just hold on. I'm gonna do that video really quick and then.
Oh, well, could you at least just keep it down a little bit? You know, my hangover.
Yeah. Mountain Dew and Doritos. You gamer kids know. Hi friends, I'm Todd, or Tales of Taylor for long, and I bought a lot of things in Japan. 2018 has been a great year for me so far. It's only been 4 months in, and I don't want to kill myself. So, except my wallet wants to kill myself.
Well, Taylor, that wasn't very good.
So, I have over here all of my Monster Hunter stuff that I got in Japan. I love Monster Hunter, and so I guess we can just go over each item that we got and just talk about it.
Well, Taylor, that sounds like a monster blunder because you bought too much stuff.
Starting off with this PSP game I got, I actually have no idea what it is, but it's a game that only came out in Japan, I believe. Either way, there was this really neat place called Traders, and it is basically a trap in Akihabara that steals all of your money away, but you get a lot of Japanese games and stuff like that. So this was 47 yen, which comes out to be like 46 cents in the American
Well,
dollar.
Taylor, that makes sense.
So we went to Universal Studios Japan, and I ended up getting 2 little charms of Monster Hunter the Real. There was a real-life Monster Hunter experience there. Unfortunately, the line was way too long, so we didn't get to go in. But I got one that I wanted, and I'm going to send the other one to a good friend of mine. I wanted to get Hammer, because I consider myself as a Hammer main.
Did you see that?
But I got Sword and Shield, so I'm happy with that.
Well, Taylor, you may not have gotten exactly what you wanted, but it still sounds real charming.
So I can show you guys what I got. So Switch Axe, and then and then the Sword and Shield, which is the one that I'm gonna keep, because Sword and Shield's probably my second favorite weapon to use in Monster Hunter. So then I also got the Monster Hunter the Real. It's just a little figure, and I guess it's only there because it doesn't exist here, unfortunately. So I was happy to get that. That's a nice little exclusive item. And then I got a neat little Palico, like, samurai kitty good boy. This one was 2011. I think it was a used figure. No, it wasn't. No, it was in box. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a lot of the boxes that these figures and stuff that I got came in because I just couldn't fit it in my suitcase. I got way too much stuff. And I'm actually surprised it all made it here alive. Let's see. Monster Hunter Dose, which was 100 yen, and Monster Hunter Try for the Wii, which was only 47 yen, so that's about $1.50 total. How can I pass that up?
Well, Taylor, it sounds like you tried real hard to find these deals.
And then I got 3 Monster Hunter figures. These were $4 each. They were in this really nice box, and I guess they were supposed to come with a game, but they didn't. But that's okay because the figures by themselves, they were the only ones I found, and they were really, really cool. We also found this random anime shop that we walked into, and I got a Hello Kitty and Palico crossover with a little Poogie there in the Hello Kitty outfit.
I like that one.
You like this one?
I like that one.
I like it too. That's why I bought it. Then, you know, going to Japan, you always find these amazing deals, and you think they're amazing, and then you find an even better deal. This was $20 at one store, which was the same store that I bought it at, but I bought it for $37. Oh well, that's okay. It's a Monster Hunter Switch bag for Monster Hunter Double Cross, which is only in Japan. Unfortunately, did not come to America. I don't know if it still will, since Monster Hunter World is out, and World is just a completely different and new experience.
Well,
Then,
Taylor, why didn't you switch out the bag for the other one?
Then I also got for 100 yen each, which is about $1, these little cute Palico, like there's little notepads in there, and this is actually just a big notepad and then just a folder. So I was, you know, that's cool. That's really cool. But the cream of the crop here, the big kahuna, is the Monster Hunter Frontier 2010 anniversary figure, and it comes with the game and an art book, and I got it for 26 bucks. I was looking for a figure that I really loved and I really wanted, and this was the only one that I kept in box while coming here because I just felt it was important. And it did get a little scratched up from the flight home, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, I also got this. This was out of a gacha machine.
Ha! Gotcha.
Next up, I'm going to showcase all of my Tales of stuff because I'm a disgusting human being. So, they had a lot of Tales of stuff that exists only in Japan and it hasn't come to the West. So I bought as much as I could find, and there wasn't that much actually. So, Tales of Eternia, I got the original soundtrack and the game, the PS1. This was about $9, and this was $7. 780 yen. Tales of Rebirth special DVD, 50 yen, so about 48 cents. Happy, very happy with that. Then we have the Tales of Destiny, the director's cut with the special soundtrack, the art of it, and the PS2 game, all in this beautiful box for 1,200 yen, so about $11, 12 bucks. I mean, how can you? Japan, just a big trap.
Hey Taylor, did you get any Zestiria? Tales of Zestiria stuff?
Not while I was in Japan. No.
Well, that sounds like a tale of Desperia, because you're in despair. Tales of Desperia.
Okay, I do own the Zestiria Collector's Edition.
But you didn't get it in Japan.
But I own it.
Do you always keep that there, or is that just for me?
And then, so I also got, for the 3DS, 180 yen, Tales of the World. I don't know how to say that, Rev Unicia, but it's really cool because Lloyd Irving and Asbel and Yuri are on the front, and Asbel is probably one of my favorite characters because Tales of Grace's F is my favorite.
Well, Taylor, sounds like a load of Asbel.
Tales of Fantasia, the Animation Collector's Edition 4. I don't know why it says Collector's Edition 4 on it. Maybe there's other Collector's Editions for other Tales of DVDs. But there's no dub. Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't watch the dub anyway. But there's no dub or subtitles on here. But it's got the Fantasia Animation and Fantasia bonus disc, which Fantasia is also part of the Symphonia universe, which is kind of cool. But it was 47 yen, so almost 50 cents. How could I couldn't pass it up, so as a Tales of collector. Lots of PSP games for the Tales of series. Tales of the World, Tales of Versus, Tales of Fantasia, and I think this is like a special edition, Tales of Fantasia X. So I think they remade the game for the PSP. Tales of the World 2, Radiant Mythology, Tales of the World, Radiant Mythology 3, so all three Tales of the World games, and then, yeah. And they were all really cheap, too. I believe oh yeah, here we go. This was $278. Let's see. 2 was 186. This one was 93 yen, less than $1. 93 yen, less than $1, and 480, which is about $4. So, great prices. Continuing on with the games, Tales of Vesperia never came out on PS3 in America. I kind of wish it did though, because there's a lot of extra stuff in this game that is not on the original Vesperia. Then I have Tales of Rebirth, and I also got that special DVD for Rebirth also. We also have a really cool Mila figure and a really cool Sharia figure. I was so happy to have found these. They were both open figures and like this, so I just wrapped them in clothing on my way here in my luggage. So they were safe, they arrived alive and beautiful. And I actually don't own very many figures. I think I own 2. And I got the majority. I mean, now I own a lot of figures, so I can happily display how disgusting of a human being I am in my house. And
well, Taylor, are you going to share these figures with Ashley?
I also got the Tales of series 20th anniversary. This was an item for in Japan, there's these really neat lotteries that you can buy. No matter what, you'll always win something. So I did a couple while I was there. I didn't win any big prizes, but I did win some. This one wasn't going on at the time, but I found it in box for very, very cheap. So I ended up buying it. Yuri, the star of Tales of Xillia 2, which I haven't played yet. I intend to. And then I can't remember his name. But anyway.
Are they on a cake?
Yeah.
That sounds... It sounds like these lotteries are pretty evil, and they give you cake. Evil Cake Studios. Check it out.
I also got, before I got the big thing, I got Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube. It was, again, fairly cheap. All of this stuff was fairly cheap. The big thing, though, this was about $160 is what I spent on this, so I'm very, very happy. It's complete inbox, the Tales of Symphonia Special Edition GameCube. It's teal, one of my favorite colors. It's Tales of Symphonia. It comes with the game, and it comes with the Game Boy player. Look at all that. It's beautiful.
Well, Taylor, sounds like it's pretty good game, boy, you player.
Next up, I have all of the dun 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 Dragon Quest stuff. It's Dragon Quest. I love Dragon Quest.
Well, Taylor,
Oh my god.
I'd hate for this to drag on, but I have a question for you. What the hell was with that song?
It's part of Dragon Quest. So, starting off with my Dragon Quest stuff, I love Wii games, so I had to get this game, which is not in America. It's, I have no idea what it is. Dragon Quest Victory. It looks like it's a Dragon Quest card game, and I like card games, and I like Dragon Quest. So, who knows if I'll ever touch it ever again. Dragon Quest 7 for the PS1. This one's kind of interesting. This was in a bin outside, and it was less than 50 cents. All the discs are in here, but when I went up to the guy, he was like, no disc one, no disc one, no disc each. And so I went in and opened it up, and instead of, here's disc 2, and instead of disc 1 is a Crash Bandicoot game, but underneath the Crash Bandicoot game is disc 1. So I don't know if they just saw this and were like, okay, there's no disc 1, so just put it outside in the bin. I don't understand why.
Well, Taylor,
Either way.
aren't you afraid that when you put that in, it's going to crash?
Also, one of my favorite games of all time is Dragon Quest Monsters 2, Terra and Kobe's Adventure. So I got the unfortunate remake of a remake because they remade the game once and then they remade it again. Only in Japan, we only got the Game Boy Color. And it's Terra and Kobe's Adventure all on one, and I love this game so much, and I literally want to learn Japanese just so I can play this game. Then also Dragon Quest Monsters 2 Joker. It was only 47 yen, so I was like, okay, well, may as well get it. Less than 50 cents for a game. How am I gonna play these DS and 3DS games, you may ask, or you may not even care. You probably aren't watching anymore. But I got a Japanese 3DS to play these games. A Japanese new 3DS, by the way. It wasn't new, it was used, but it's a new 3DS. It's a used new 3DS. Anyway,
I knew it.
Why
I knew it.
Why didn't you say, hey, Taylor?
Well, Taylor, I knew it.
Okay, thanks. That's good. That was a good one. I'll put that in the video. Okay. Guess how much this 3DS costs? Go ahead, write down in the comments how much you think I spent on this 3DS. Actually, don't do that at all, because I'm going to tell you. It was $10. It was $10 for this, because it was in a bin marked junk for some reason. And so whenever I went up there, he went, no warranty. No warranty. And so I said, okay, that's fine. $10 for, even if it's broken, I can maybe do something with it. I can probably fix it. And thankfully I didn't need to, because it turned on and everything worked, and so I don't know why it was $10. Also, Dragon Quest headphones. They were only 15 bucks, so I couldn't pass it up. I needed, some new headphones. They're not amazing or anything, but they were 15 bucks and they're Dragon Quest, and I like them.
Well, Taylor, you don't need to keep phoning it in with this video.
Also, some plushies. I got a couple of plushies. Here, I got a little Spooky. And then I got King Metal Slime. Oh. I got King Metal Slime. He was only 10 bucks, and I think Spooky was about 12, and...
Well, Taylor, it looks like you had a little bit of trouble there because of the slime. It's slippery. Ah!
Then I also got this little... Mimic. Mimic is what his name is. Although in a lot of the Dragon Quest games they have different names, and then they also have different names for them in the Monster series, so it's kind of weird. But Mimic, I believe, is what this one's name is.
Well, Taylor, Mimic, I believe, is what this name is. Get it? I was mimicking you.
Then I also got a Metal Bubble Slime, the Slime Stack, and just a regular metal slime. This was actually out of a claw machine, a little claw machine, and I got it my first try. This one was also in a claw machine, and I think this one took me 2 tries. But either way, I was very satisfied. And the last thing I got here, actually not last thing, we're getting to the big stuff here, is at the Square Enix Cafe, they had this Dragon Quest coin maker, and it cost, I think it was just 100 yen, 100 or 200 yen, so $1 or $2. So, now I get to remember the Square Enix Cafe forever. And the big cream of the crop here in Dragon Quest merchandise is the Dragon Quest controller for PS4. I've been looking everywhere for this. Unfortunately, I bought it for about $89, and then I found it somewhere else for $70. So, I mean, another $20 difference that I wasted, but I'm still happy to have this, and I can't wait to play Monster Hunter with this, or Dragon Quest XI when that comes out.
Well, Taylor, it sounds like you just couldn't control your urges when you bought that controller for 90 bucks.
Moving on. So One Piece. I got a bunch of One Piece stuff.
Well, Taylor, it sounds like it sure was one piece of cake to find all that stuff. Evil cake.
So, as you can see, probably the biggest things here is not the big old anime titties, but the figures here. Nami was $4, so I couldn't pass it up. I wasn't crazy about getting Nami in her swimsuit, but it was $4. So, I mean, and it's perfect, and I love it.
Figures.
And then, then I also got Perona, which is one of my favorite design characters. I love her in One Piece, and then Shirahoshi, the mermaid girl, as a little kid for some reason. But this one was, again, fairly cheap, so I couldn't pass them up. I think she was like, this was almost 12 bucks. I think this was another $3, and this one I think was almost 20. But this one was just looked really cool, so I couldn't pass it up. The One Piece thing that I was looking for the most was One Piece Unlimited Red, the physical copy of it, because it is in America, but it's only on eShop. So I wanted a physical copy of One Piece Unlimited World Red, and I got it, and it's English. So you can, the game is English subtitled, and so it's basically the exact same game, just in a case, which we do not have here in America. So I was happy to find that.
Well, Taylor, in case you didn't know,
You good? You okay?
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Then I got One Piece Unlimited Cruise, which is not in America, although we have Unlimited Adventure, and maybe this is the same thing. I don't know. Cool game. It looked cool, and I know that there's a sequel also on the Wii. Then got little chopper things from Gacha Machines. A little chopper keychain, and another little chopper keychain. They're cute, and I love chopper. And then I also got a chopper tie. I wear ties occasionally when I can. And this one is just really neat because although it doesn't look like a Chopper tie. It's just got his little cross on here. There's a little Chopper skull down here, and then on the inside is a little Chopper with his little hooves, his little hoof prints. So I love that, and I had to have it. So it's just, I'm almost 30. Okay, and then also this really good price. Okay, 1280, 1,280 yen, and that's about $12 in the American dollar. For all this goodness, we get the soundtrack, we get a skin for a PS3 Slim, I don't know what these are, I think they're for the game, a calendar, and the game, and this whole thing is just really nice, just the box itself, and a lot of these collector's editions sell for much, much more here, so again, one of those things I just couldn't pass up, and that is all of my One Piece stuff.
Well, Taylor, that may have been your biggest piece of treasure, but I think that you should have ended it with the tie, because that would have been a good way to tie it all off.
This is basically the finale of everything that I got here. So let's just go over.
Finally.
So, Box Boy comes with all 3 games on the 3DS with the soundtrack and the amiibo. And the amiibo just so happens to be very hard to find here in America. It also doesn't even exist in America because it's a Japanese-only amiibo. So I had to have that, and it was only $20. Less than $20 actually. Gurren Lagann, the DVD and the DS game, 500 yen, so it was about $5, so couldn't pass it up. The Skya 2 Collector's Edition for the PS2. I don't even remember what this comes with. Let's find out really quick. The game and a art book. Sweet. Now we know. Now we all know, everyone. Skya 5 Collector's Edition is on Switch. I have that also. If you're a Skya fan, go get it. 47 yen for, I don't know what the heck this is, but it was less than 50 cents, and I can probably resell it and make all the money back that I...
Totally sound effects, just that was edited in.
Evangelion, take it away, Robin Williams, really quick.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
It comes with a little art book in here too. So, and I think this was also very, very cheap. I think it was less than $2. So, Ragnarok Collector's Edition for the PSP. I think it was probably about $5. I got most of these for very, very cheap, and
Well,
I was
Taylor,
so selective.
when did you get that? Was it on Thor's Day?
That was pretty good. Then I got the Collector's Edition for Blaze Blue Continuum Shift on the PS3, and it came with a card, and I don't know what this card is for. Probably one of the like arcade games, I think. I don't know. What do I know, man? I could have done it like my own thing for Fate, because I did one for One Piece, Dragon Quest, and but I don't. No, it's okay. We don't need to do a thing for Fate, but I'll go over all the Fate stuff that I got.
Well, Taylor, I guess it just wasn't fated to be.
I got Rin Tosaka figure. This was about $12, and it's an older figure too, so it was around when the first Fate, the original series, was just out, like as a visual novel. Hentai game, by the way, if you didn't know. That's what it started off with. Fate Apocrypha Astolfo. I actually haven't even seen Fate Apocrypha yet, but I'm getting into the series. I'm playing through the visual novel right now, and I know that this doesn't really have any connection to the original series. This is also a boy.
Oh boy.
Persona 4, the animation figure. I don't know why it's the animation figure when it could just be Persona 4. Either way, oh, hey, speaking of Persona, the animation, Persona 5, the animation, episode 1 just came out, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Speaking even more of Persona, I got each of these packs of Persona 3 cards for 50 yen each, so I'm going to open these up on PokeTot since I open things up and do stuff on there. Also, quick side note, there's no Pokemon stuff here in any of this video because all of the Pokemon stuff that I bought is going to be a separate video on Poketot because that channel's for Pokemon stuff and it's my Pokemon channel for Poketot and there's a bunch of Pokemon stuff. So you know. Then, I don't remember that guy. He won this Fate Stay Heaven's Feel thing out of a lottery and it wasn't, I don't know, it's Sakura and she's laying down. So we got that and he gave that to me and he also...
Taylor, it looks like that just feels like heaven. Because it must be like soft material or something.
And you also got this rim figure, or rim keychain out of a gacha machine, but he didn't want it because she's in a bikini. Don't understand why she's in a bikini, because... Did they even have bikinis?
No.
Ha! Gotcha! I want it back. Gotcha again, it's yours.
Other Taylor, who is not here with us anymore. Wait, that made me sound like he just died. It made me sound like he just died? What I said...
He just wants
Dead.
you to be
He gave
friends
me
with
this
you.
egg of
Wine
fake character.
just wants you to be friends with you.
Moving on again. This is Saber from Fate Stay Night. I don't know which Fate Stay Night this one's from.
It's like that's Saber Alter.
It's Saber
It's
Alter,
from
yeah.
an alternate universe.
And she's also missing her sword, but it was very cheap, so I was happy to get it. Then, even more Fate stuff. Fate Tiger Coliseum. This is incredibly canon to the story. Very important if you want to know more about the Fate story, you have to actually get this game. Thankfully, it was only $10, so I ended up getting the collector's edition. It comes with the CD and a couple of other little knickknacks and stuff. But yeah, very important to the series and the story, and just now realizing everything that I bought and I want to die. Iggy from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3. I'm not going to say anything else because spoilers. Harvest Moon for the GameCube. I'm a huge Harvest Moon fan. I kind of wish I found more Harvest Moon stuff while I was there. But speaking of Harvest Moon, I do have one more thing that I actually got from there. And that is the N64 Harvest Moon game in box. That is a good Kirby plush. Guess how much this was? It was 500 yen, which is about $5. $5 for this adorable little soft plush, and I love myself some Kirby. We've got a nice little Kirby collection going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, Taylor, I bet that that's all gonna be out on the curb by the end of the day, because it's all garbage.
I know. Then I also got this for less than $10. Ni no Kuni, I guess it's like the collector's edition for the DS, which never came out in America. It only came out on PS3. Ni no Kuni, by the way, beautiful series. I love it so much. I got the collector's edition of Ni no Kuni 2, and I can't wait to play it. I haven't even played it yet, but there's a lot to play. There's Monster Hunter World I still got to play. I haven't even fought Devil Joe yet, but I really want to. There's also, I've missed out on the Spring Festival because we were in Japan, and then there's, what else is coming out? And then there's also Kirby. I've been playing Kirby on the Switch, and I got that One Piece game on the Switch too, so there's that also. And yeah, I kind of want to go back and play Ni no Kuni 1 because then it would help me so I can play Ni no Kuni 2 again, because I know it's not like canon, or it is canon, but it's because it's in the same world.
Well,
it's
Taylor,
not like a continuation of...
it sounds like you don't need no Kuni.
So, moving on. I think this is Sega Hard Girls. I think this is part of the Hyper Dimension Neptunia series. Either way, it was for the Vita, very cheap. The box got bent in the thingy, but it comes with a little cute little chibi figure, and I think it comes with something else too. Let's find out, actually. Why not? You're here, we're young, we have time. You know, let's just see what's in here. You know, who cares? Yeah, it is. It's a CD, the adorable little figure.
Ah, I see.
And the video game. Yeah.
D.
Soundtrack. There. See. Yeah. This is Joan of Arc from Fate Grand Order, the iPhone game. I won out of a claw machine my first try, and because, again, I'm getting into the Fate series, it cost me 100 yen, and the figure sells online for about 20 bucks, surprisingly. So I'm gonna keep it because it's just a little adorable little figure with doing a little dance. Make a little fun. I was so surprised that I didn't find that much a certain magical index or a certain scientific railgun stuff there, but I found one video game. I don't think it exists in America because I had never heard of it, but it's cool. I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it because I don't even have a PSP. I need to get a PSP. I wanted to buy a PSP while I was in Japan. They had a Monster Hunter Collector's Edition PSP, but it was almost $90, and I couldn't do it. Earthseeker for the Wii. I believe this is on the Wii Shop channel in America, but there's no physical edition of it. But I don't know. I don't remember. Even though I made a video about the Wii Shop channel and not all the games on it, some of them. Either way, it was 500 yen, so I couldn't pass it up, and I'm collecting all the Wii games. Wii and your first step to Wii. Your first step to Wii. It's 100 yen. And I don't know what's on here,
Well,
but
it's your first step to Wii needs to be towards the toilet.
But hopefully it's a good game. Another collector's edition. This is the Do Rah 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 game, and I think it was only 400 yen. I want to say 500 yen probably. It comes with a PSP case and a little figure of one of the characters. I tried to watch the anime. I never really got far into it, but changed my mind about watching it. Maybe I should go back and watch it. Generation Chaos 3 for the PS2 Collector's Edition. This was also very, very cheap, and that was the only reason I bought it, because I don't even know what it is. Finally, we're ending off with
Is that the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya? More like, you best be very sorry you didn't give it to Mia, because you haven't even seen that show!
That's right, Alex. That's exactly what this is. And he's also right. I haven't seen the show, but I want to. And did you want this, huh? Did you want this figure of her in a bikini? You gave me the other bikini stuff, huh? Do you want this?
So what if I do?
So this was only 950 yen, less than $10, and it comes with a nice amount of stuff. A PSP case. I don't know what that is. That's not a PSP case. A DS case, a DS thing, some other stuff, a little toy car, and some other things here, I think. I don't know. I haven't even opened it, so... you know what? We're young. Let's just find out what it is. You know, it might be something fun. You know?
Well, Taylor, God knows what's in there. You would understand that if you'd seen it because there's a song called God Knows. It's a very famous song from the anime. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
That was the pun. Did you like it?
Let's see. So let's find out what's in this nice little box. There's a white box, and inside the box is the DS case. Nice, beautiful, good. It's grand, wonderful, terrific. There's the video game. Whoa, I like the front art of this, or like the cover art. You know, there's not a lot of people who end up exploring really cool cover arts to video games. I should probably make a video about that. Because most of them are kind of just typical, but this, what's happening here, I love it. And the video game's in there. That's good. And we also have some, like, little postcards, I guess? Or stickers, maybe? That's what it is. And then, I believe this is the toy car. Oh my gosh, that is so cool! Less than $9. Less than $10, and I got all this stuff, and this, holy crap, that's so cool. Wow. Dang. Whoever, like somebody missed out on buying this collector's edition. Somebody, I mean, because there's some cool stuff in here. There's, like, some really, really cool stuff. Like, somebody missed out on it. Oh, it's a DS Lite case. It's a case that goes on your DS Lite. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Wow. I'm very satisfied with all this. Yeah, I'm very happy. Yep. Somebody missed out, man. Somebody missed out.
Stop it!
Yeah, big time. Like seriously, big time. This was the only one that I saw there ever in the whole of Japan. So I'm glad I got it.
Ew!
Hey, no, back off. Where's the Windex? Then I also got.
Oh, is that the melancholy of Hennessy to the... Ah!
That's right, Alex. It is. And it comes with a PSP stand, some headphones, a little keychain, a headphone case, a case for the PSP, and then 2 like little sticker things. And I think this was about $12. So, you know, whoever like missed out on this, they missed out big time. Like they missed out. Like, wow, this is just crazy. It definitely
Oh!
the video game's in there, and then we can go ahead and just take a peek in here. See, you can see there's the headphones. There's something. Oh, the PSP stand goes together. There's a little charm for, I guess, for your PSP. Your PSP case. Oh, I don't know what that is. Exciting. And then, and there's a little art book down here too, a visual archive. All right. Wow. Well, I am definitely satisfied. Yeah, somebody missed out. And then for some reason, this also came out of the box. It was, what the heck? There's someone's hair on this. Out of the box, there was this figure of her, and it's her in a bikini. I don't know why, but I guess I have to watch the series to understand. So that's that's everything. Yeah, I'm almost 30. We got a lot of stuff in Japan. I'm very excited. And you also got a lot of stuff while you were in Japan too, didn't you, Alex?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So anyway,
I got a lot of stuff too.
and you also got a lot of stuff while you were in Japan too.
Mhm.
How'd you like? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys all have a good. Check out my other videos. I've got PokeTodd over here. That's it.
That's the end. That's like everything. I guess we got it all.
I already said that.
And now we. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying like we're done now. So
Maybe I'm done with you. I think that I don't have to be here. I don't have to take this from you.